Greetings! Welcome to Monzen-nakacho. It's midnight, and this is one of our, I guess you could say, adventures where we're going to be walking the alleys of an area, a neighborhood here in Tokyo. This one is not too far away from where I live. This is Koto Ward. It's one of the 23 wards of Tokyo, and I love this place because it has such a shitamachi feel, and what that means is it feels like, I don't know, like in the age of before, our father's age, just kind of trapped in time. The alleys, the old shopping streets, the vibe, it's really, really authentic. And that's why I always think like everybody goes to Shibuya, Harajuku, Shinjuku. If you're coming to Japan, you go to the same places and all you see are tourists. I never see that many tourists here. Maybe because we are in the middle of a pandemic, but this, even when we're not, this is a place I think that is just so fresh and so close to the center. Now, here's Monzen-nakacho Station. It's accessible by the Oedo line, which is the circle line of the subway system, sort of like the Yamanote line, and the Tozai line, which goes east to west. And you can stop here very easily, and you're going to really, really love where I'm about to take you. The first stop is one, and I've been here before, is one that you're really gonna love. This alley is so, I don't know, it just has so much personality to it. So let's head over to the left. This is exit number, I believe, 6. I hope everyone's doing well and the signal is nice and strong, because it is better if it is. You know, sometimes I start a sentence and I don't know how to complete it. It just comes out a little weird. Now, these are standing bars in an area that doesn't really ever change. Tatsumi Shindo is what it's called. Tatsu meaning standing, so it makes sense. But it's one of the most picturesque looking bars and streets, and it hasn't really changed. And you'll see the owners still put out trees and plants, and it has a like a touch of nature to it. And yet all the buildings, they're low rises, just 2 stories, and have that feeling of the Showa era, which is I guess that's like 1912 to 1989, maybe, something like that. So we're gonna be walking down here, and you might be able to hear some karaoke going on. A lot of these places are closed down, but a few of them are still running. But it has a really unique vibe to it, and I've been here during the daytime, but never at night in a live stream to show you. So I hope you really like this. It is a lot different at night. I do have a light with me if it gets dark, but I think it's pretty bright out here. This is what I'm talking about. You see, there's a tree that just juts out of the side of the alley. Okay, I can hear some karaoke going on. There is some construction going on. Usually in the middle of the night, the construction will be going because there's less traffic. It just makes sense, right? That's what you would normally do. But the signs are so old. I love this look. I don't know why they ever changed. So the karaoke is coming from here, as well as this tree. Let's get a closer look at it. Looks like it's some sort of evergreen. Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny, nice to see you there. I just pushed some buttons, hoping I didn't kick anybody off here, but... Oh, sorry, Danny, I saw that here. Sorry about that, Danny. I accidentally deleted Danny's super chat. Oh my gosh, Danny, I owe you big time. It's hard to try to moderate and do the live streams here. Now, the bathrooms are outside here, and I see that they've redone them. which is kind of neat. Here's the ladies' room. I guess they get a door, and then the men don't get a door. But that's the old style, Showa era. Usually you're drinking a little bit too much. Why let doors get in the way? And let's be honest, in the age of that we live in, the pandemic, who wants to touch the doors anyways, right? Hey, Jeff Ang is here. Thanks for the contribution, brother. And Jennifer French, another fun live stream. Danny, if you're out there, I'm so sorry. I deleted his comment. I was trying to touch it and I got another screen and I deleted it. Whoops. Interesting. So that's about it for this alley you see here. It's not very long. It's only about, I don't know, like 80, maybe 80, about 100 meters long. But that's what makes it so great. And each of these each of these standing bars are like constructed in it like decades ago, still in operation. Some of them by the same owner for decades. And if you ever do come in here, this is the type of town, Monzen-nakacho, where you sit shoulder to somebody and you make friends right away. This is the amazing thing about Shitamachi, the places like Monzen-nakacho. It's so inviting. Here's the marker representing the start of this very historic street. And actually my bicycle that's not my bicycle there, but it's down there, so we might walk through here again. Danny wrote it again. Well, I'm sorry. Don't tell your boss. I won't tell your boss, brother. It's okay. It's nice to hear from you. All right, we're gonna walk this way and see if we can find any food. I don't think there's any street food or anything open right now except for convenience stores, but who knows what you find on these walking midnight snack adventures. I am a little hungry. We had an amazing sukiyaki dinner in today with Kanai and her dad, and that was a really nice time. And I'm a little hungry. So the parking here is all 400 yen? Really? I gotta remember, whenever you find a good parking spot, you wanna remember it. You never know. So from midnight to 8 a.m., you only pay $4, but you have to start the parking at midnight. Interesting. Nice. And if you only come, it's 20 minutes for 200 yen. That's a ripoff. Okay. So always keep the prices. Find a good parking spot, keep it in your mind. Tokyo parking is expensive. Okay, looks like this shop is closed. It's a really quiet time. Midnight is, Tokyo is not a city that never sleeps. I think I just saw a rat go by. Or was it a cat? I don't know. We're gonna go find out. Tokyo is a city that sleeps, okay? So it's important to keep your voice down when you're in a residential neighborhood, like I am right now, like we are, because you're with me here on this adventure. I think this is Fukagawa Park that we're coming up to. In Fukagawa Park, this area was called Fukagawa Monzen-nakacho, and the Fukagawa got dropped, I think, in the Meiji period, which is 1868. And just up ahead, there's a street that has a lot of shops on it, leading up to a temple, which is very famous. The Narita-san Fukagawa Fudodo is what it's called. All right, let's look over here. Maybe we'll find some eats. I love the vibe of this town. It's pretty nice. Restaurant just closed up. Now people are out and about. I know that a lot of countries are in a stay-at-home stage. Japan hasn't shut down, but just recently the Go-To travel campaign, where people were given financial incentives to travel, was stopped. Between traveling to Hokkaido, to Sapporo, and to Osaka was stopped last week, and a lot of people were wondering why Japanese need incentives to travel. It's because if you were to give this is so true. If you were to give Japanese stimulus money, like $1,000, they don't spend it, they save it. So they need incentives to go out and spend it, meaning they could only get the money if they went and traveled and did something with it, except saving it. Because in Japan, people love to save stuff. They love to save their money. Oh, like, that's why young kids are over there partying. Dude, they should be at home. I don't know. One more time. One more time. Oh. You know, stay away from that area. We're too good for them, yeah. Although it looks kind of fun over there. Hey, Tasty Chronicles here. Happy belated Thanksgiving, John. Here's a little something for carrot and celery sticks. You got it. I don't think Kanai likes celery. But you know what? She's been eating a lot of mushrooms. I'm talking about, like, I just finished up a mushroom episode, which is going to be releasing really soon on the edited channel. Look at this little bar. Let's just take a look at this. They're closing now, so a lot of that's why they open the doors, and a lot of customers are going to be leaving. There's like 4 or 5 still in there. Audacity is a new traveler. Welcome, Audacity. That's awesome. I think we're about 50 members short of a new emoji, which would be, I think, our 28th or 29th. It's pretty cool. We have a really active community here. All right, I'm gonna do an S, okay? Like one of these here. So we're gonna go down the block and come back up the shopping street. This area called Monzen-nakacho, the locals call it Mon-naka. You know, kind of like Pocket Monsters, Pokemon. Monzen-nakacho, Mon-naka. So Mon-naka has a history going back 400 years. It's actually, you know, it's a gate town, they call it, but it's also a temple town. There's a famous temple here, as well as a shrine. And in the Meiji Restoration, a lot of things changed here. Not too far away is reclaimed land. So, like, a part of this area is also reclaimed land. So there's an old section, which is where we are now. And then there's look at that alley. I love it. Just if a cat were to scamp by there, it would be perfect. Hey, John Kimura's here. There's the Monzen-nakacho station. This is exit. Oh, this is only the Tozai line, so it doesn't connect up with this. Oh, you see this mailbox here? Big shout out to Louise in Glasgow, in Scotland. So Louise in Scotland, here's your postcard. Thanks so much for joining. It's on the way from here. Louise just joined the postcard club like yesterday. That's kind of neat. Thank you. David Kimura, hi brother. John Kimura is my younger brother. He's got the same name. Yes, that's right, John. The John family is very large. We are everywhere. And if it's not John, it's Yanni or some of the other John in Chinese, I think. All right. Now, it does look really urban, and I know that there's a lot of really unusual people that come here at night. I think they get a bad rap, this town, a little bit, for having some strange people out in the middle of the night. I think people just like to drink and have some fun here in an old way, you know, like old school. So in that way, I think it's also a pretty safe place. People are kind of old school. What's that over there? I'm like a moth to light. Looks like a nudie bar. All right, I'll be staying away from there. Toro Porco. Thanks for staying up so late. Thank you so much for joining me. You know, I've been having I don't want to say tough time, but it's been a tough edit for this next video that I'm going to be releasing really soon. It's my collaboration with Japan Rail, JR East. So I'm pretty excited about releasing this one. And social distance, social distance, social distance. Okay. If you say it, it is true. So I think I was a good 2 meter cleared. Oh, here's a ramen shop. It's closed. You know, ramen is a midnight food, but I think in the pandemic, they just can't keep it open. Does look good. I did have a bowl in the last live stream. I'm pretty satisfied. Shout out to Cody, Japan Ramen Guide, who hurt his tooth and he had to cancel. He had emergency dental surgery, and I hope he's doing well. Shout out to Cody, my partner in crime when it comes to eating ramen all over the town. Oh, check this out. So Monzen-nakacho is hey, Pratik is here. OH. Ayo. Go Bucks. This is also kind of famous for its samurai culture and the river culture here. So you see them both represented on the street. So it's not a manhole cover, but sometimes it pays to look down. We're going to be seeing a sumo statue on this live stream. Just heads up on that. At night, too. So if you ever wanted to see a sumo wrestler in a dark corner, we're going to see that. That's what it's going to look like, actually. Whoa, Yoshinoya is open 24 hours. You can't close that place. Everybody is getting in on this Pokemon thing. Mori gyudon. And it's in the shape of a Pokemon ball. That is really interesting, right? It's it's 1 coin, about 500 yen for that. So 478, I think with the tax, it comes out to exactly 500. That's why they do that. And I guess when you order it, you get some sort of toy. Moraeru figure. Yeah, so these are the figures that you'll receive if you go, and there's 19 of them, so you can collect all of them, including Pikachu. That's kind of neat. So a lot of people, if you are visiting Japan right now, you might be eating a lot of gyudon to try to collect all these figures. That's weird. I didn't know Yoshinoya did like collaborations with Pokemon. Mr. Donuts just did one like yesterday, so that was really last month. The Pikachu donut is amazing. Did a live stream on that. You can go check that out. It's a true story. A lot of famous restaurants here too. They're open during the day, so it's not gonna be right now. Hey, Junzang's here. First time I went to Japan, I was starving at 2 a.m. and the ramen I had is still the most vivid memory of any of my trips in Japan. That midnight ramen is always the best. All right, there's a Family Mart, so I know where to come back to get a snack. So there's a Family Mart and a 7-Eleven, and I think I'm gonna loop around to that 7-Eleven. Magnificent meal. I love that, from Denmark. How you doing? Awesome. That's an awesome name. The one thing that I learned, always give a lot of respect to the moderators, people. Just saying. When things go awry, I'm the one who gets in trouble, actually, so. Moderators are here to help me out. And no, they're not called the fun police, okay? You can have fun, just keep it clean in there. But the fun police are here to help. That's a fun police. Leave the moderators alone. Give them a heart. Yeah. Share the love emoji with a moderator near you. All right, this is kind of cool. So I wrote a little bit of the history here because there's so much that I can't remember. This is the statue of Ino Tadataka. All right, and I believe he's a geographer. That's why the map of Japan is behind him. And Mr. Ino-san, he was a important figure here. I believe he mapped the coasts of Japan. I would have loved to have done that. You know, it's just like been one of these explorer types. I kind of am. I'm a YouTuber. So we have something in common. Your tool was like that thing in your hand, and my tool is a gimbal with a smartphone. It's kind of the same, just centuries apart. There's a lot of respect for our pioneers. Over here is the statue for the sumo wrestler, the Ozeki Rikishi Monument. Ozeki Rikishi Monument. This one is kind of dark. All right, I gotta get my light out here. Ozeki Rikishi Monument. Hey, John Minton's here. John, will you ever do a collab with those two YouTubers? Yeah, sure, you know. Actually, I met Paolo before he was famous. And we talked about it, but it was a weird topic. And I told him when he finds something better to give me a call. I guess he did, but he didn't give me a call. He's a good guy. Chris is a good guy too. They're all really good guys doing their best to make interesting content for all of you. And one day, the stars might align. I believe you can put your hand in where... Oh, here it is. Whoa. Whoa. So I'm gonna see how big the sumo wrestlers' hands are. You can come around to this statue and actually put your hands in there. Don't worry, I have alcohol to clean my hands because it's pandemic and we don't know whose hand went in there. So don't freak out, all right? Okay, let's see how big John's hands are. Could I run for president? Let's see. Apparently not. Oh my word, that is some massive fingers. No way. All right, let's try this one. This guy's fingers are real beefy. All right, let's see here. Oh my, that's impossible. No, he had to have been wearing gloves of steel or something. There's no way these are real. Look at that thumb. The sumo wrestlers from the past, they leave their print here. I'm not gonna try the foot, but I'm the weakest link here. I gotta get out of here. This is embarrassing. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little thing. I think you have to know about it. That it's in the back here. Yeah. Okay, light off here. It's a cool statue. During the weekends, especially on the weekends, they have like a festival kind of an atmosphere. And even in the pandemic, I think that they're doing some things here. This year, because of the pandemic, I didn't go to Torino Ichi Festival, which is my favorite street food festival, which is a shame. I just think it was better to stay home this year. Okay. Can I give me alcohol? Use the alcohol. All right, so this is the, is this the shrine or the temple? I always get this messed up here. I think this is the temple here. There's Tomioka Hachimangu. I believe Tomioka Hachimangu is this way. Oh, there's two people making out over there. There's two people making out in the corner. There's two people over there making out. All right, that's creepy. It's creepy that I'm like watching them, so just keep going. That's right. I don't think they thought I could see them, but I could see them. They're like in the shadow. I was a little freaked out. BFits 0815. John, behind you should be a samurai statue too. Statue of Ino Tadataka. I think I went there, didn't I? He's the geographer. I think I was just there before I went to the sumo wrestler. This is the entrance. Yeah, I guess this is Tomioka Hachimanga. Whoa, this looks pretty unique here. Whenever you go, never walk down the center. That's something that all the locals will tell you, but not all of them follow the rules. Show your respect. Wonder if there's any fish in here. Nothing. Oh, there's a carp right there. Do you think that carp is sleeping? Do carp sleep? This way. Guess carp can't sleep lying down, can they? Hey, Heir to the Ron is here. Maybe you will have a statue one day. Perhaps. Perhaps. It's a lot of hard work in front of me to get there. What's back here? Am I allowed to be back here? I think so. Oh, right. This is another sumo statue, I believe. Oh, I forget what this is all about. Okay, I got my light here. Let's take a quick look. Again, always pay your respect. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need the light here. All right. Look at, it's carved really, really strong into this boulder here. That's Japanese, that's kanji in there. And I believe there was an image on the boulder here, on the rock here. Yeah, image of a sumo wrestler. Look at those hands. Wow. Wow. Go this way. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes, all right? Click that like button. I'm about to get something to eat. Getting hungry. So this would be Tomioka Hachimanga. It's a beautiful temple. Or is it a shrine? It's got that orange color of like Han shrine in Kyoto. Kind of a really unique color to it. Different than other shrines. like this. Illuminated in the corner here is some artwork. Let's just take a quick look at this. Sometimes you find some beautiful things. And they're a little bit more beautiful when there's no one around because you can just marvel at it in your own way. Wow. That's neat. I don't think that this, the security around it is pretty low, which means a lot of people pay their respects. It's beautiful lantern. Right off of the, right in the middle of the city here. Hey, Wayan's here. Wayan Makasi from Switzerland. Yeah, keep it going. Yeah. Hey, Santosh is here. Santosh Fernandez. Hi, John. Good to see you. Do you know if the postcards are coming next month to India? India still has no airmail right now. I've been monitoring the situation, and actually today, Canada stopped airmail, which is weird. But some letters and postcards and some small packages are okay. But they've restricted airmail, and I think it's just because of the holiday demand. But I'm really got my fingers crossed that India starts up airmail because there's about 7 or 8 postcards that I need to send. Same with in the Middle East, we have some supporters there with postcards that are waiting. But everybody in Australia has, I've sent the postcards out to, for the last 6 months. They've gone out in the last few weeks. All right, let's make our way over to, towards the main shrine, Narita-san Fukagawa Fudodo, which is the temple here, very historical one. Happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you didn't eat too much turkey. Just waking up now. The other side of the world is dark. Freaks out kids. Remember when I was a kid, my mom said when it's daytime in America, it's nighttime in India. That freaked me out. Let's see what's going on in the community here. Not a lot. Usually they have these community message boards in every ward of Tokyo, and sometimes there's marathons or some kind of thing. So there's Reiwa 3. There's a little meeting for like a health check. Could probably use that in my 40s. Hey, Martin. Hello from Nara and Martin in New York City. Awesome. Mike D, keep up the good work and have a beer. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm looking for either a beer vending machine or a convenience store to get a snack. This is a midnight snack run. I just had to wait till after midnight. I still want to show you one more thing. I think it's right there. There's a road that leads up to the temple, and on that road there are a lot of shops, and I wanted to show you that in the middle of the night. It does look different. I think it's right there, so we're just we're not too far away. Is he okay? A little tipsy. Vishal, welcome, new traveler, and Marcus, Mickey. Thanks, guys. Welcome. You've unlocked some pretty cool emoji. All right, here it is. Here. So this is the path that leads up to the temple. So let's walk up here, and then we're gonna wrap around, and I'll hit a convenience store. Everything is closed. is closed here. Look at the statue there. You're now seeing live images from Tokyo, Japan. This right here is the famous Monz Cafe. Monz is it's a coffee shop, and in fact, this area of Tokyo is very famous for its coffee. Kiyosumi Shirakawa is a neighborhood that has probably the most cafes in one area in all of Japan, and it's very, very relaxed and park-like. But Monz Cafe kind of goes along with that, has that reputation. A local cafe that has been here for a while, serving up really good cups of coffee. So another reason to come here for Monz Cafe. And this place too, and there's a couple other places, like little standing bars that they serve sake from around Japan. It's kind of neat. They're all closed down, but a lot of these places have a history to it, and some of them are new. This one, I believe, is a new sake bar. A lot of some of the more adventurous travelers, visitors to Japan, foreign visitors, will stay in this area because it's a little bit cheaper too, I think. And you can kind of soak up the Shitamachi vibe, which is so friendly and so much better, I think, than Shibuya and Harajuku and Shinjuku. I know everybody wants to stay there, but I always think Shitamachi is a little bit better. Just, it's a more authentic vibe here. On New Year's, probably in a month from now, this place is going to be buzzing. But not today. Welcome, Pranav, new traveler. Awesome. It's cool to have you guys with me traveling around. By the way, the day after tomorrow, I'm going to be going to Fuji City for 2 nights and 3 days to film there for an episode. So you're going to be joining me on the Only in Japan Go channel. You're going to get some really amazing shots of Mount Fuji. Is that a statue or a person? That's a bicycle. Oh, that's that party of rowdy teenagers singing One More Time. Stay away from there. Welcome, Gamer Pro. Yeah, I don't know, the police aren't around here. Do you mean like Sting? No, man, he's not in Japan right now. He's not touring here. Aomit writes in here, I saw your coldest town video, minus 35 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that wasn't too long ago. You know, I was in Sapporo in February before the pandemic broke out, really. And I was in the coldest town, Rikubetsu. It was minus 27 at night, and Canadians are going, that's like summer, right? I know you, okay, well, can we understand Canada's cold? But for Japan, that was really cold. I would have, if I'd seen a flagpole, I would have licked it. That's how cold it was. But I didn't see it, so didn't lick it. It was really, really cold. I went outside and everything hurt. Just pain. So I want to go back up there. Uber Eats. Follow Uber Eats. Maybe he'll drop something. Midnight snack run. Follow Uber Eats. I don't think he knows where he's going. Just keep following him. Oh, he's fast. Whoa. Sometimes they drop stuff, don't they? Sometimes. No, I'm gonna follow. Again, he could be dropping stuff. Plus, this alley looks cool. Wow! That's a cool looking bar. Cherry. Sounds like a character from the movie The Outsiders. Was that Tom Cruise's girlfriend when he was like 16 playing in that movie? It's a good movie. It's gotta be tough, Uber Eats delivering. There's been news where some Uber Eats, people who lose their job, they go into Uber Eats to work. And they don't have a bicycle, so the cops have been really clamping down on bicycle theft. And they're finding that Uber Eats people are, sometimes they don't own the bicycle that they're riding. Tough times. Wow, there's a kushikatsu restaurant. Oh, I love kushikatsu. It's so popular in Osaka, but in Tokyo, not so much, and it's not healthy. It's just sticks of stuff in deep fried. Totally bad for you, but so awesome. Say it together, kushikatsu. Yeah. It's good stuff. All right, where's the 7-Eleven? What do they got? 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 Boss coffee. Ocha. Tomato juice. It's halfway to a Bloody Mary. Nachan. Had a friend named Nachan. Not an apple. All right, pass. Lost your sale. I will not drink coffee. I'm not gonna drink coffee. Whoa! Da 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 da. Fa ra 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 ra. It is time for the Xmas kernel thing. Wow, what do they got on offer this year? What do you have for us? Some chicken and a cake? What? Really? All right, is this? Okay, they have it here in the daylight so we can see it a little bit better. Now I'm curious. Santa is from Kentucky. Fa ra 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 ra. Now I have a $10 box of chicken. And a Snoopy bowl and Woodstock too. All right, so it's nice to see. Yoshinoya has Pokemon. The Colonel has Snoopy. I think maybe Yoshinoya got the better of that. Just saying. Whoa, tartar tomato. That looks good. I'm not a big fan of Kentucky fried chicken, but I love the state of Kentucky. It's a good state. All right, I don't see the Christmas sign illuminated. Let's walk this way. We still think it's gonna happen, okay? We still think it's gonna happen. I don't know. What do you think? Should they call it Tokyo 2020 or Tokyo 2021, the Olympics? Should they rename it or keep the name? What do you think? Chime in now. Vote. As I show you more food that I can't eat because it's closed. Whoa, that looks so good. Sheena writes in 2021. You writes in 2022. It's crazy. That's a great... Mazier has a great idea. 20/21. That is a great idea. It's like the best of both worlds. Just add a slash. That's like my new channel. Only in Japan / John Dobb. It's like the best of both worlds, really. Yeah, think like that. Think positive. Unlike that dude. What happened? Man watching video of exercising on street corner with 1,400 people. What are we doing? All right, keep walking. Not interesting. Find interesting part, city, Tokyo, stream it. Mission, got it. But nothing's open. Wait. Boop, 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 boop. Convenience store, locked and loaded. I think there's one this way, though. It's across the street, and we know what happened to the chicken. Then you get crushed by a truck, I think. Was that Frogger? I don't remember. It's like back in the 80s. Oh, there's the Mr. Donuts. Do you think they still have the Pokemon? Is Mr. Donuts still open? It's green light. Run it. Do it. Sorry if that made you dizzy. No, it's closed. How dare you? You definitely, maybe we should check the trash can out in the back. They probably threw the donuts away, right? Check the trash can in the back. Oh. Can't believe it. Awful. Should be 24 hours. Let's be honest. Lay my cards out on the table. Donuts at after midnight creates gremlins. I've seen the movie. Do not get Gizmo wet. Don't throw him in a pool either. Just don't do it. Seen the movies. That's kind of, like construction zones look like a lot of fun. I've seen robots. I see these twirly thingies. These look like fun. Construction sites are like a amusement park with tools. Ah, green light. Chris Hansen writes in here, I've actually checked Dunkin' Donuts dumpster. What? They lie. They aren't throwing any donuts away. Only Chris Hansen. That's the name of a new channel. Only Chris Hansen. It's nice. If anybody can hum the Family Mart entrance song, I will go there right now. But you have to hum it loud enough that I can hear you in Japan. All right? No, nobody. Whoa. You can see people are still eating. It's after midnight. This place looks really good. This is I think it's a chicken place. It's a chicken place. Hey Fungus, USMC. He's humming the theme song. I don't know if you got it right though, because what you're humming, it sounds different in my head. I'm loving it, but not right now, because it's closed. Really? McDonald's, at least, when I first came to Japan in 1998, no Japanese McDonald's served breakfast, okay? They only served like cheeseburgers. For breakfast, they had cheeseburgers. So when I first came here, my first meal at McDonald's was a cheeseburger. because at 7 a.m. they only had burgers, but they were open. Isn't that crazy? For the longest time, there weren't any McDonald's that served breakfast in Japan. I think it wasn't until the year 2000, like during the World Cup, when Japan and Korea had the World Cup, then I started to see more breakfast items at McDonald's. That's crazy, right? But the global McDonald's didn't have breakfast for a very long time. As a backpacker in 1996, all over the world, it was weird. Burgers for breakfast, not cool. Because you taste it all day, you know? All right. Before I go in there, what do they have? Let's see if we can scout this out a little bit. What do they have here? Sandwiches. Onigiri. What should I get? And this is your chance. You have 10 seconds. What should I get? The bentos are pretty weak. What do you think? What do you think in here? How you feeling? Onigiri, onigiri, onigiri. Really? Not at tamago sando? Onigiri. Really pack in those carbs before I go to bed. That's what you want, right? Donuts, beer, sandwich, 7 chicken. That one. Get some Baumkuchen. Oh, I love Baumkuchen. All right, if they have it, I'll get one. If they have it, I'll get one. Oden. They stopped serving oden here at the convenience store because some sanitation thing. I don't know. Get everything. Yakisoba, beer, all of the above? Question mark. Shane. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna buy some stuff here. All right, I'm taking a bigger. I had a 500 yen coin. I'm gonna get out 1,000 now because you would do it for me. Look at that. Hard currency. It feels like paper. Okay. I don't see any onigiri here. Shake? The fruit sando looks good. Whoa! Shrimp cutlet. That sounds good. Shrimp cutlet sandwich. Do they have the Baumkuchen? No, nothing. Sorry. I found something I can try. And a beer. Really small one. Just. いらないです。そのまま。はい、ありがとうございます。All right, we're clear. So I did get a beer. I did get a dessert, and I am gonna wash my hands. And we're joined today by our fellow eater, Walking Man. Walking Man, would you like to share a drink with me? I like your hat, Walking Man. All right, here's what I got here. So I thought this was interesting. The onigiri, I don't know, it's not really that healthy. So instead I picked something healthier. This is shrimp cutlet sandwich deep fried with sauce. So I thought this might be healthier than the onigiri. Okay. I think I chose wisely. No? I think Walking Man agrees with me. All right. Anybody who disagrees with me, Walking Man's on my side. And then I got here for dessert a really healthy chocolate sauce and raspberry dish. It had a graph in there that with a cross section. So obviously the cross section sold it to me when they showed me what was inside. Chocolate and cream inside. So cross section, total winner. But wait, there's more. I did not leave without a beer. And it is Friday night. Friday night is party night. So I got here the smallest can of beer on the shelf because nothing says kampai like a beer that fits in your hand. That's how big it is. Do they make cans of beer this big in your country? It's cute, right? It's 135 milliliters. Right? I think I've seen cans even smaller. All right. It's tiny. Upon the request of higher powers, I must sanitize my hands with 70% alcohol. The higher powers might be watching. Kanai. She could be watching this and checking and then making sure. Look, Kanai, I'm doing it. I think that guy wanted a part of my sandwich. All right. And the other reason that you would get this, it says here on here, it says susume. That means recommendation. So 7-Eleven recommended this sandwich to me. All right, Walking Man. It's time to eat our midnight snack. I'm saving the other one for Kanai. I don't know where Mr. Das is. He's been gone for a while. You know what's really funny? My mom asks about Mr. Das. She's, oh, the Mr. Das guy. I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't know how she knows him, but it's been a while. Mr. Das is not here. It's So this is the pork cutlet sandwich. It does look good. They always cut the crusts off these sandwiches. I'm just gonna have one. It looks like some sort of a mustard sauce, maybe a tartare, a tata. Sakamoto-san is saying awesome. It is pretty awesome. Itadakimasu. I said it. And if I ever forget to say it, just know deep in my heart, I show great appreciation for the food. It's inside of me. But it's better to say it. Gamer Pro, old friend, saying hi. Nice, welcome back, Gamer Pro. Welcome back. Blue Man is happy too, Walking Man. That's good. Oh. So on the top is the it's like a tonkatsu sauce, kind of sweet and salty. And then the tartare sauce is here, but it's very little. I think if they added too much tartare sauce, it might, I don't know, it wouldn't be quite as good. It's not overpowering. It's a very good balance of tastes, just enough tartare sauce. It's hard for packaged sandwiches like this to maintain the deep fried crunchiness, but they did a pretty good job. There's a little bit of crunch left in here. I don't know how they do it, but a packaged sandwich always loses its crunch. Mm. Recommended. Sandwich. Mm. For relaxing times, make it Asahi times. Come by, everybody. And it's halfway done. It's halfway done. All right. I'm promoting good health. You don't need to finish the sandwiches. Save it for tomorrow. You don't need to eat before you go to bed. Just a little bit. Health makes wealth. Somebody said that somewhere. Here we go. Next up on the hit list. Chocolate sauce and raspberries. Sounds like a romantic dish. In here, so let's see. It's about 5% alcohol. It's not that much, but just a little bit goes a long way. Oh, so it's like a queenie. Nice. It's got some volume to it, so that means it's probably deep fried, or there's something inside of it more than just chocolate. I didn't see the cream at all. Gosh, John, you are very romantic. I don't know. Not tonight. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. Oh! I found the cream. Oh, it's raspberry cream. Is it? Slight raspberry taste. Gamer Pro's blushing. It's Friday night. Everybody. It wasn't. They were dancing to that song over there. I can name that tune in one note. This is what my view is. They were listening, Chris. They were listening Backstreet Boys. It's just so true. And well done. You named that tune in one note. If you stare at your screen, you might see like something happening in that alley. I don't know. Let's see, I can bring you in a little bit there. Hey, they're hiring at McDonald's. You all know the lyrics. You all know the words to that song. Let's say I was to dance here, only 3 people would be watching. There's nobody around. There's one guy over there, he's watching me. Oh, they just turned off the lights for the station, so the subway's closed. So we're beyond the subway. All right, come by, everybody. 135 milliliter beer. It's very cute, but I didn't really want to drink that much. And that's nice that they had that option. This was only $1. It's a happy time, like a good night beer. People walk by, they don't look at the screen, and then they take one step and they look back and see, what's that guy doing? It's funny. They don't want a confrontation. They're passive, and then they become aggressive after they pass you. I should chase him. I would freak him out. ごちそうさまでした. That was really good. So, I want to say thank you to my kitchen table, the Japan Post. If you were to go straight, you would go to Ryogoku, which is Sumo Town. This road will take you up there, crossing Route 14 and Morishita and Kiyosumi Shirakawa Station, which is Coffee Town, just the next stop. But this is it. I love bringing you guys with me on little mini adventures, and this one is an after midnight one. So thank you so much for joining me. Here's my bike. Nobody threw trash in the basket. Well done. Well done. Where's my key? Oh, how am I gonna get home? It's a lot of taxi drivers. They're looking at me. No, I'm not a potential ride. I have a bike. Put the light on here. Safety first. Safety first. Everybody, yeah. It's the smallest can in there. No, you're not allowed to live stream and ride a bicycle. I get in trouble. I have a responsibility to do the right thing. All right? So always do the right thing. And there's there's a police station across the street, and they're watching me. So always walk your bike. If I were to use my smartphone and ride a bike, they'll write you a ticket. I know Big Brother's watching. Everybody. All right, everybody. What an amazing adventure this was. I want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody for joining us here. Gamer Pro, thank you so much for coming back. Tony P, it's nice to see you. How you doing, Tony? I hope that box comes this week, by the way. Sorry I couldn't find any Baumkuchen. Oh, and Joseph's here. Jose. Greetings from Chile. Awesome. Thank you, Joseph. Come back and say hi anytime. Mike D, thank you. And YN and everybody. Really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow with another live stream, and I'm going to Fuji City the day after tomorrow. Going to be doing live streams there, as well as making an episode about Mount Fuji, so that's going to be a lot of fun. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hit that like button so then you get all of the notifications. Our Discord server just passed 10,000 users on Discord. Discord.gg/only in Japan. It's free. 24 hours. People are going to be talking about this live stream, I'm pretty sure. Because what else are you going to talk about? Life? Sure. The day after Thanksgiving, all you want to do is rest. Boy, it felt good to see Dallas get a thumping too. All right, everybody, have a good day. Oh, no! This is why you don't ride. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next live stream tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll do Akihabara next. What do you think? Oh, I gotta go the other way. This is towards Eitaibashi. See you later, guys. Memories of Mr. Donuts and Pokemon. Check out that video right here. Later.